All right, listen up, you Marxist Marks. God, I love saying that. Missed y'all, man. It's been a long time, man. But I'm about to start dropping some heat, so stay tuned. But yeah, we're going to get to the topic at hand, you hear me? All right, listen up, you Marxist Marks. And I'm going to say it again. And listen, that was rare. But pay attention to this, though. Sasha Banks is a certified Jabroni. Straight Jabroni Rudy Poo. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay, listen to me, right? Before you get your Twitter fingers and you start being like a Cody crybaby and you start doing all this bullshit. She has done nothing but complain about her position and is a high position for nothing but years. Years. Wrestlers would kill to be in that spot where she was at in WWE a couple years ago before she had left for Naomi. Wrestlers would kill to be in that position. To kill to be one of the main cast of Raw and SmackDown. But she complained. Then she had left and went to New Japan. Then she had went to fucking AEW, right? And then after AEW, you know what I'm saying, jobs her out, you know what I'm saying, because she's a jabroni. After AEW, you know what I'm saying, realized that she isn't a draw that they thought she was going to be, you know what I'm saying, she's going to have a problem with them niggas, you know what I mean? After that, she's going to go back to where? To WWE in the first fucking place. You know what I'm saying? Because she left because they said that, she said that, they didn't have really a direction with the tag belts. I mean, of course, you're not going to have direction with the tag belts. The thing about wrestling is, you know what I'm saying, sometimes you're not going to be in, you know what I'm saying, the spot you want to be at the moment. You have to wait until, you know what I'm saying, an opening, you know what I'm saying, appears. Fucking like Triple H, Triple H and Shawn Michaels in 2006, 2007 and shit like that. You know what I mean? They were doing a fucking a DX 2.0 tag gimmick for like a year. And both of those motherfuckers, you understand me, they end up main eventing WrestleMania 22. Then Shawn Michaels, another member of DX, main evented WrestleMania 23. You know what I'm saying? Because they did their job in that position, you know what I'm saying, very well and got themselves over. A lot of wrestlers had to start from the trenches. You know what I'm saying? I understand that she already knows that. She came from the indies. She did a lot of work and won a lot of championships. Then been Women's Wrestler of the Year, accolades out the wazoo. 5-time women's Raw Women's World Champion, 1-time SmackDown Women's World Champion, fucking 3-time WWE Tag Team Women's Champion. Very stacked. Very, very stacked. And the woman is beautiful, and she can wrestle. But the shit she does is just so jabroni. The gimmick is jabroni. It's cringe, okay? Fucking Mercedes Moné, it's cringe. You know what I'm saying? The gimmick is just like, I don't really understand where she's going with it. She's a boss. She gets money and all this other shit. But in her promos and, her vignettes and the way she, carries herself in the ring, you know what I'm saying? Like, that gimmick is just for the entrance and it's not really transcending in her character and her dialogue of the way she speaks. You know what I'm saying? She, like the $1 Million Man, when he did his fucking gimmick, you know what I'm saying? We actually went to that nigga's crib, see how the way that nigga was living, seen the nigga go to the jewelry store, see the nigga cop jewelry, we seen the nigga buy the fucking WWE title, we seen the nigga actually flex his wealth and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna do a rich person gimmick, immerse yourself in that gimmick. Don't just talk that shit, show that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the thing about it is like, you know what I mean? Like with her and her fuse and shit like that, right? Like I've wanted WWE for a long time, and I've never got excited for a Sasha Banks' match. I've had been excited for a Bianca Belair or a Charlotte Flair or Rhea Ripley, right? Match. But listen, man, ever since Rhea Ripley came out with the gat, she started showing the gat. You know what I'm saying? It was slow for Sasha Banks, man. You know what I mean? She had took a lower role in the card, you know what I mean? She is gonna get back to WWE eventually, right? And she's gonna know that the whole fucking realm was stupid. Okay, yes, she made some money, but if you're gonna be here eventually again, You know what I'm saying? You know you're going to have to pay the consequences for leaving, right? Everybody pays the consequences for leaving. That's why Cody didn't get the title last year, because he left and came back. You're not supposed to leave and come back. You're supposed to stay and fucking and go through that shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of wrestlers have to fucking work their way up to the top. Bret Hart worked his way from the fucking trenches for 10 years. Shawn Michaels worked his way from the trenches for fucking 10 years. Maybe 11. You know what I'm saying? So you have to understand, man, when it comes to, actually, no, shit, 12 years. Fuck, what am I talking about? He didn't get the, because Shawn Michaels there for the first WrestleMania, I believe. Or at least the second or third, some shit like that. But very, very early WrestleManias. But I just want to say that, you know, the way she's going about this shit is kind of weird. And then she's getting on there, and she has to get, and she finally got a get. You know what I'm saying? She's on AEW and shit. And they're talking about CEO this, CEO that. And then I just find AEW to be so jabroni, bro. Just so jabroni. And it's hard for me to really speak on this subject because it's like Sasha Banks is a character. It's like I really just understand. Like, she's kind of hard to understand, just like Jade Cargill. And I'm gonna get on Jade Cargill too, because she is signed with them niggas and had one match, and it's not even, she doesn't even have a fucking WrestleMania match. WrestleMania is 2 weeks away, and they're throwing away a fucking dream match and fucking Jade and fucking Bianca, and that's gonna be my next fucking video because they're throwing away money. Now Sasha Banks, she comes back right now. What's her dream match? Who you gonna want her to wrestle? No fucking body. Nobody. You know what I'm trying to say? Shit. I mean, what's her catchphrase? You know what I'm saying? What's her theme song gonna fucking be? You know what I'm saying? What's the storyline that they're gonna give her? And they currently don't have shit for her, and that's the reason why they fucking she had fucking left. The thing about wrestling is, you know what I'm saying, if you can't, you know what I'm saying, give the writers fuel on what the fuck they should do with you, you're not going to get booked. You're not going to get booked. So that means it doesn't matter if they fucking give you a mask and tell you, yo, your gimmick is the fucking matador. Your job as a professional wrestler is to make the matador gimmick popular. Any means necessary. I don't care if you got to bust your ass and fall and pretend, you know what I mean, you're retarded or whatever. You have, that's your job. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, all of Sasha Banks, but you're acting like a fucking jabroni. Love you. Shit, man. You know, definitely need some work on the character. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, I can't tell her nothing. She's successful, millionaire, on top, on TV. But she's not in WWE, and that's for a reason. You know what I'm saying? That is for a reason. They couldn't find anything to give her because she wasn't given anything to find. Church.